let's go. And again, like I know this really well. The amount I'll remember is gonna go way down as soon as I start getting into like a lot of the mage guild quests. So I may sound like a know-it-all right now, but that will change. You're gonna have to bear with me. Some cool stuff here. And I think there's another one. Or not. Alright. I will always remember like this area because one of the only other videos on my channel was from I think about 4 years ago, where I had a really high difficulty and I was playing through this, and I died to these guys. Like pretty early on. Oh. Okay, this is gonna be rough. Some of you have to have something useful. Where are you, buddy? There you are. Ooh! I actually don't. Alright. You're... Gosh! I do not remember there being so many of these guys. Let's just keep on keeping on with this. I also have to keep myself light because since this goes on an attribute system, the strength directly affects how much you can carry, and that is going to be low since I am not going to be focusing on it very much. Again, I am going to be the mage man. I'm not going to be able to carry much. I think for the time being, yeah, no, gonna keep on with this. Get some of that. I have done. Oh god, that is gonna kill me a few times. Yeah, I have done a few where I do not do fast travel, but that might be a bit much in this one. Also, I'm probably going to run out of some torches. I do want these very much. Sneak attack! Because alchemy, as a mage, is going to be one of the things I do. Let's see. Grab that. Don't need that. Might as well. This. Hopefully I start off with a decent number of potions after this tutorial area. I want these stinkhorns. That's not the best. 1 out of 3. But that'll get better because, again, another thing I really like about this is since you do only have a chance to pick up alchemical ingredients, I am not going to sneak up on this buddy. Now this is on like the regular difficulty, so even though I probably could spike it up a little bit, I'm not going to, for the sake of not dying so many times. Want this very much. Take that. There we go. That ought to do well. Let's see. Is there anything else I need to really contest with right now? I might as well make some poison. Because if I do it right now, then it'll be better than when I actually put a lot of points into it. Oh, right. We're also going to have to deal with this quite a bit. Because all the DLC just kind of pop up. Just going to continue on that. Are you just you're a regular Iron Dagger. Which is... although not right now, and not for me, it is better. And I don't like using rusty things. You're dead, everything's dead up here. I always find it really cool. coming up here, and I wish they'd implemented it more, but unfortunately they didn't, is a lot of these traps. So like, I could fight them, or I can just push logs on them, which is cool. It doesn't really take away on any of my time. Take that, get in here, get some more of those potions. This one doesn't have any potions, but lockpicks are always good no matter what your build is. Although I won't need them so much later, and I can probably just sell them off. Always get a good little quick save. I'm going to be doing that a lot. I might need to up the difficulty a little bit. I'll do it after the tutorial. I don't want this to take too long. And things are going to get much better after the tutorial. At least they'll be more fun. I also don't remember this being so ridiculously easy. On the regular difficulty. I feel like when I first played this, I was getting my butt kicked quite a bit. But, I mean, that was over 10 years ago. Die quickly, die quickly, die quickly. Yeah, sweet. Want this a lot. Because that will be the closest thing. And it's two-handed. I forgot about that. Since I am a mage, it makes much more sense. Get all that cool stuff. Just in case, I'm gonna want another one. Now, I'm gonna ride this out for quite a bit. Gonna be taking quite a bit of time in here. But later on, much later on, I'm going to be able to, you know, start another one and kind of show you around a different build and all the different intricacies with each one, such as like that iron longsword that I didn't pick up in that chest just a moment ago. One of my favorite starting weapons, simply because it just looks so cool with the shield and whatnot. It looks so cool. I know I'm just kind of burning through this. It's not exactly like a guide or anything, but still.
We should find a defensible spot and protect the Emperor until help arrives.
Help? What makes you think help will get here before more of those bastards? We need to get the Emperor out of here.
Oh. Sometimes I can time that right. Alright.
Damn it, it's that prisoner again. Kill her. She might be working with the assassins.
No, she is not one of them.
I have the same voice
She
actor
can help
as
us.
Boris.
She must help us. They cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain?
No
Listen,
need to, fam.
you know the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
I do, but that's because I love the Elder Scrolls.
I've served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder which sign marked your birth.
I remember hearing a story, watching a video on the Elder Scrolls, and like the making of, and how everybody, like when they brought in Patrick Stewart to do the voiceover for Uriel Septim, I'm gonna do mage, obviously. Everybody in the office was so giddy because, like, I mean, up to this point, even like large video games, getting somebody that cool, and with Bethesda, like their game studio, imagine how cool it would be to actually have somebody like that, and like, you know, a big name actor come in, just, you know, even for a little bit, come in and help everything out. Also, little thing, Thief is one of my favorite because it actually gives 10 points attribute bonus to 3 things, which means you get 30, which is actually better than every other one of these. I think the closest one, I mean, Steed and the Warrior are probably the 2 closest. Steed because it gives you 20 to speed, and then Strength and Endurance 10. which I do like getting that one, but again, doesn't make any sense on this one, so I'm just going to go for straight Magicka. Also, Atronach, I've always wanted to mess around with it, but the detriments always kind of seem to outweigh the advantages in my mind. But yeah, just going to go with that. I'm going to be a mage.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come.
He's so depressed. It always makes me so sad.
Your stars are not mine. Today the mage shall light your way on the paths of glory.
I just like him. Can you see my fate?
My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied. No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall.
I mean, he's always so depressed, but he is one of my favorite characters, and not just because it's Sir Patrick Stewart. His lines are done very well.
I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
It's so, like, half poetic.
You may as well make yourself useful. Carry that torch and stick close.
Who are the Blades?
We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to get him out of situations like this. Although I admit, things are not going according to plan.
I'm just going to talk about that.
My job is to make sure the Emperor gets out of here alive, and I intend to do it.
Yeah, all right.
Stay close and let us
keep
do our
on.
job, and you'll be all right.
Nothing and nothing. Yeah, all right. Door was up there, door back here. I don't think I've ever actually gone back here. What's back here? Oh, it's a door. Oh, so that's the door they went through. While I had to take that large detour. They didn't go very fast.